tasted anything so flavorless in my life.
Hello everyone, welcome here. I'm Krista and I am very excited today to share with you a life hacks video. I love a life hack. I mean, it is always fun to find ways to make our lives easier or better. So today I will be sharing and trying out some new life hacks that I found from the deep depths of the internet. If you enjoy this video, I would love it if you would give it a like, subscribe. But what am I talking about? You don't even know me probably, or maybe you do. Hey guys. And we're starting out with a bang. Anyone interested in free Botox? Naturally, I was interested in this hack because a banana peel is a lot cheaper than Botox. A dermatologist says bananas can be helpful to the skin because they're super high in antioxidants and bioflavonoids. They said it could brighten and minimize wrinkles and also support blood vessels and boost the skin's circulation. This could help with wrinkles and other signs of aging, but most of all, what they said is it probably won't work. It probably also won't hurt. I think what was most convincing to me was all the videos that I saw where people were talking about, oh, my grandmother or my great-grandmother did this and her skin was amazing. Is there some unlocked potential in banana peels that we haven't discovered yet? Maybe. I've tried it a few times and it did feel moisturizing. I did feel like it tightened my skin a little bit, but that could also just be the banana drying on my skin. You get a banana peel, the older the better. You smear it on your face after you wash your face, leave it on for 20 minutes, and then wash it off and apply your moisturizer over the top. I don't know. I might keep trying it. Has anyone out there tried it? Tell me so we can all live our dreams that banana peels are actually better than Botox. Next up, we're gonna try a little blush hack that I found on Instagram. And the funny thing about this is there's no real description of what this hack is supposed to actually do. It's just supposed to be a better way to apply your blush. I figured what we would do today is on one side of my face, I will apply my blush as I usually would, and on the other, we'll try the hack and we'll see which one looks better. So let's do my blush technique on the right side, and we'll call this apply with your heart. I just kind of dot it in the apple of my cheek. Oh, I feel like I've already messed this up. Hold on. And on the left side, we will try the hack. It looked like she was placing her thumb under her eye and her finger up above her ear. And I think my fingers are longer than hers. And then just kind of, oh my gosh, I feel like I'm putting this in my eye. Voila! Oh! My first thought was, ooh, that looks fresh and pretty. And my second thought was that it feels like I'm a little bit sunburnt and there's just like a small line of blush on my upper eye. I'm undecided. What do you guys think? Can you tell from this video which side you like better? I think what I take away from this is all blush needs blending, yet I should put my blush a little bit higher than I have been doing because that looks nice. This next hack helps solve the problem of shirts that are too long or too baggy, but you don't necessarily want to tuck them in. And for me, that was this shirt because it's really baggy, as you can see, super long. So what you can do is put two thin rubber bands on either side of the shirt and then tuck those little loops underneath. And there you have it. You have a shirt that looks nice and clean, but you didn't have to tuck it in. I am horrendous at hair, and I feel like mine actually looks okay today, so I'm hesitant to try this, but I'll do it for you. This is a hack to make your half up, half down hair pony look a little more perky and volumized instead of wah wah. I'm all about volume, so let's try it out. Okay, so we're gonna pull part of our hair up like this, and then we do the second layer. I don't know what I'm doing. I feel like my hair might be too thin. Every time I see a hair tutorial for any of these things, it's like a girl with really thick, beautiful hair, and I'm like, well, of course that looks good on you because you actually have hair. Oh no. We pull it down, and then she kind of went like this. Ouch. And then I think we just, wait, what happened next? Okay, and then tighten. What do we think? Is this my new hairstyle? I don't hate it, I guess. I don't really like it. Wait, can you tell me what you think? What does it look like in the back?
It looks like you messed up your hair tie.
Oh yeah. Thin hair strikes again. I think this is for people with thick hair. Or maybe I did it wrong. You know one hair hack that I saw that actually works though? I found the hair hack for the perfect easy messy bun that looks like really fun and volumized every time. Do you want to learn it? High pony, pull the scrunchie over. Then you loop your hand through, wind the hair around your hand, grab your looped hair, and then pull the scrunchie. Can you see this? Sorry. Oh man, I feel like I didn't do it very well. Well, it brings this hair through and then you have this cute little bun. Works every time. Have you ever gone to get a sweater out of your closet only to find that the shoulders are all stretched out and kind of funky looking? This is a way to prevent that just by hanging your sweaters in a different manner. So we're gonna fold the sweater in half. You're gonna put the hanger pointing down towards the armpit, pull the bottom of the sweater up and over, and the sleeve up and over as well. And there you have it. No more stretchy shoulders. The next hack is for TV because we love to watch it, especially Hulu and Netflix. I found a couple tips to help us make the most of our streaming services. And the first one is if there's something that you don't like, then you can edit your watch history so that you don't have to see it anymore. You know when you watch 5 minutes of like a murder mystery show and you're like, no, that wasn't for me, I didn't like it. But then every single one of Hulu's suggestions is a gory murder mystery show and you're like, no, please, just give me Grey's Anatomy, The Bachelor, anything, I'll take it. So you go to your watch history, remove those shows that you didn't actually like, and then Hulu can make better suggestions for you. The second thing I found out in my research is you can actually pause your Hulu subscription. So if you're going on vacation, if you're gonna be out of town for an extended period of time, you can just go into the settings and pause your subscription, and then you won't be paying for it while you're not watching. Another thing that I was considering, this is sneaky, but if we actually really want to save money, what if we get smart about what subscriptions we're using? So if we realize we're only watching Apple TV or we're only watching Netflix for a certain amount of time and we're just not really into Hulu, why not pause it for a little bit? I've sung the praises of white vinegar a couple times on this channel, but it is just so useful, not to mention cost effective, that I just can't help myself. So here are 3 super easy vinegar hacks. Hack number 1, you're going to combine white vinegar, water, and a little bit of Dawn dish soap in a spray bottle like this. Measure with your heart, you can't mess it up. And then this is a perfect multi-purpose cleaner for all over your house. But I swear to you, the best place to use it is on your mirrors. Go ahead and spray them, wipe it down, and they're shiny every time. It's totally foolproof. Vinegar hack number 2 is you can soften and refresh your towels using vinegar in your washing machine. Just dump in a half a cup when you're doing your laundry straight into the drum, and when they come out, I swear they are softer. I don't know how it works, but it does. It's also really great if you have something that you need to deodorize, some really like stinky clothes or rags. Dump it in there and it neutralizes it, no problem. And finally, the newest vinegar hack that I found is you can actually use it as a dishwasher rinse aid. So you know how you buy Finish? I used to buy it all the time, put it in that little weird pocket in the front of your dishwasher, and then it makes all your glasses shiny. It turns out there's a cheaper option. You can just throw white vinegar in there and it does the exact same thing. You may be wondering why I have a large vat of carrots behind me, and that brings us to our kitchen hacks. Plant U says that a hack for getting more veggies is to make carrot fries. She also says that these taste like sweet potato fries, and so I'm thinking this is a sweet potato fry hack because what's cheaper than sweet potatoes? Carrots. I'm kind of skeptical of this one just because the recipe kind of seems like they're just roasted carrots, but I'm up to try anything. And we're also going to try out some other kitchen hacks along the way. First off, did you know that the optimal way to shake out spices is not by shaking, but actually by rubbing together these little textured spots on the end of the jar? Of course, for this recipe, every single spice that I need is not in a jar like that. But I just wanted to let you know. Another random fact, apparently the reason why this thing swivels back and forth is because when you're peeling stuff, instead of just going swipe, 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 you're supposed to go The results of my very unscientific test are in. I peeled these 2 sweet potatoes, which are both about the same size. This one I peeled how I normally would, and this one I did with the swipe back and forth method. The one that I peeled normally took 50 seconds to peel, and this one took 90 seconds to peel. The swipe back and forth method felt very unsafe, as I felt like I was bound to swipe back towards myself and peel my own hand at some point. So overall, this hack is not for me. I like to peel like regular. And now back to our fake sweet potato carrots. So we're gonna put in all of these things, voila, and mix. Ugh, this is a horribly squeaky mixing. And there you go. They look gross, but I think they're gonna taste good, hopefully. Now we're gonna put them in the oven to roast. While that's in the oven, we're gonna work on another hack, and pay no attention to this. Apparently, I need a hack for my hand soap container that squirts across the room. This hack is called Let Them Eat Cake. Cake with no butter, sugar, flour. No, wait, no, that's not it. This is a trick for when you want cake, but you don't have any of the ingredients. Well, you do have to have sugar, but just stay with me here. This is a recipe for what was called a wacky cake, and that is a cake from the Depression era where they might not have had certain things like eggs and butter on hand. What's especially cool about it is apparently you can mix it up in the same dish that you're gonna pop in the oven. I'm excited to taste this and see if it's any good. All right, our pan is greased. Now we're gonna put in the dry ingredients, which includes these, flour and brown sugar. Mix them up. And then here's the interesting part. It says to make 2 wells, and in one, we're gonna put our oil, and the other gets apple cider vinegar and 2 teaspoons of vanilla. And now we pour a cup of water over the whole thing. I'm kind of unclear as to why we would need to separate stuff when we're just gonna mix it all up, but it must be part of the magic. All right, carrots are coming out, and this is going in. This shirt is just getting more and more chaotic, but we are to our final food and kitchen hack, which is how to choose the best watermelon. Okay, today we are testing out the watermelon hack that could save me from buying bad watermelon in the future, so I'm ready for it. In order to find the best watermelon, you're supposed to look at the end that is not the stalk end, and you're supposed to find the one with the biggest nipple. And that's supposed to be the sweetest and best watermelon. So they said you wouldn't forget it. I didn't forget it. Let's find one. Watermelon. So according to the hack, this one probably too small. The problem that I'm running into is they're all little. So I did find this one that seems to be a little bit bigger than the other ones. And what did you find, Cord? You found some broccoli? We have our beautiful watermelon ready to go. Let's taste test. Oh man, it's not the worst that I've had, but it's definitely not the best. I have not had a good watermelon this year yet though, so maybe it's just an off year, or maybe the nipple wasn't big enough. Who am I to say? I love a candle, but one thing that always has bothered me is when you blow it out, there's smoke everywhere, right? My next hack is to put out a candle without any smoke. That's the claim. Let's check it out. So we have Mr. Candle here, and apparently if we just bend this wick into the wax, the flame will go out without any smoke. Bending, bending. Oh, oh no! Hey! Oh, well, the toothpick was smoking, but everything else was good. The one important thing to remember about this hack is afterwards you have to bend the wick back up or else the candle won't work anymore, but overall that was super easy. Our carrot fries are out and they're looking pretty awesome. Let's see how they taste. Do they taste like sweet potato fries? No, not quite. Are they pretty good? Yeah. Could they benefit from a dipping sauce? Yes. They do taste a little bit powdery, which I think is from the cornstarch, but I would eat these. Here's a creative one, a hack for creating your own gift tags. You are wrapping presents and you realize, oh shoot, I don't have a gift tag, so you just make your own. My question is, this might look cool, but how time effective is it? So I learned how to draw it, and now I'm gonna see how much time it will actually take. So here we go. This took me a minute and a half. Is a minute and a half a reasonable amount of time to spend if you're doing multiple packages? No, I don't think so. Would I get faster at this if I was doing it over and over? I'm sure I would. Overall, I'd say it's a nice option to have on hand if you're in a pinch. The final hack for today is not what you would usually think of as a hack, but it's an actual way to hack your life on a daily basis. And I thought this was super cool. So here it is. It's ways that you can change your mindset or things that you can do to help yourself out when you're having a hard day. If you're sad, listen to music. Stressed, go for a walk. If you feel lost, you can pray. Actually, you can probably pray for most of these things. That would probably be helpful if we would just think of it in the moment. The reason why I got so excited about this is because actually just looking at the list, I can see how these things would help. Like obviously if you're tired, take a nap, yeah, duh. But music always lifts my mood. Reading is supposed to be a great way, especially if you're reading fiction, to take you to another world and help you not stress as much. So being burnt out, you might just need to escape to another world for a second. Writing for overthinking, I just thought that was fantastic because lots of times when our brains are going a mile a minute and you're like worrying about stuff and you're like, oh my gosh, how am I gonna remember to do all these things or whatever? Write it down, brain dump. I think these are genius and I'm gonna try them. And with that, we've made it to the end. You guys, I hope you enjoyed this video. I had so much fun putting it together for you. Leave me a comment and let me know what was your favorite hack, or is there one that you know that you are just like dying to share, because I want to know it and so does everyone else. So leave it in the comments. Subscribe if you haven't already. I do vlogs, mom content, lots of other life hack videos, and we just like to have fun over here. So join us and I will see you next week in a brand new video. Bye! Guys, I have bad news. I tasted the wacky cake and it was wacky.
I don't know if I've ever tasted anything so flavorless in my life.
All I taste is baking soda, like uncooked baking soda. It's awful. Like, does this need frosting?
It needs sugar. For sure, sugar.
And eggs, maybe.
Yeah.
And butter.